final push to get this farm just crack-a-lacking.
So anyway, guys, I'm happy how things are going on the farm. The whole farming side of it is coming together. I'm growing a bit weary. I can't do the farm work as far as dirt is concerned anymore. I just can't do it. So as far as I'm concerned, I'm done with the fields. It's not going to mess with them anymore. And I'm going to offer them to Tatay and E-Boy. Offering Tatay and E-Boy those fields. There you go. The drip lines are there. The plastic is there. Whatever you guys want to do with those fields, knock yourselves out. You can use the fields like they were your own, and you get all the money for the harvest. Don't want jack for the use of the land.
Yes, good morning, guys, and welcome. Well, it's finally happened. We predicted long ago that the farm was a failure, and there it is, Boss Hog's words. I'm done with the fails, I'm over it. And he's offered those fails to Tatay. And what Tatay and E-Boy need to do now is to go out and make a success of those fails and show this swamp tart up for what he is, an absolute loser, an absolute failure. Do you remember some time back when he said that he was going to be producing 1 ton of squash a week and supplying a hotel chain? Joe, yes, Joe, was going to be visiting the shack and inspecting the crop. Stay tuned, he said. Do you remember all that? Well, he's over it. It's finished. And now he begged for a new truck. He took a loan of Mike's truck. He went out and bought another truck. No doubt someone else paid the deposit towards that truck. And yet, here he is. He's given up completely on the crops. All he's got left is the tilapia. And that clip you just seen was taken from his Wednesday live stream on his new super fast fibre optic internet. Well, he said a few more things, guys. So, talking of tilapia and milkfish, amongst other things, listen to the swamp tart.
Now, if the fish do not pan out, if we don't make good money on the fish, then what? I don't know then what. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it.
It really does take some believing, doesn't it? Here he is, predicting a tilapia failure. If the fish don't pan out, then what? He doesn't know what. He doesn't know what he's going to do next. But for sure, whatever he does, it will involve some e-begging opportunity. He can't get there from here, so he needs a little bit of help on his next project. And what will be his next project is anyone's guess. Whatever you where you look at it, it's a failure. This absolute conman from the shack, from the hovel, has failed. 7 years down the road, 7 years after arriving in the Philippines, this scumbag has finally come to the cul-de-sac of his business empire. The once, what does Raymond quote him as? The tilapia king, the squash king. Well, it is no more. It's over. But Boss Hog always runs his mouth. He can't help himself. It seems in recent videos, whether he's bitter or he's just having a go at people, he cannot help but run his mouth. His tongue's very loose. And in this next clip, he's talking about the milkfish. Listen to this from the Bohovel bullshitter.
It's the offshore fish pen. Yeah, that was great content for a long time. But since Jason is not involved anymore, I myself do not have the financial capability to make those fish pens a viable operation. And, you know, in hindsight, with a crystal ball, if Jason and I and the girls had been as successful as we wanted to be, because the plan was to just turn back profit into the business and grow and expand it. And if things had worked out well, if we hadn't had a once in 20 year red tide that no one could figure out, and some financial hiccups on Jason's end.
So there he is, freely admitting that without Jason on that milkfish project, he couldn't do anything because he never put a penny into it. And as the thumbnail might suggest, it was Jason who pumped $30,000 into the milkfish business and lost everything. Boss Hog's famous words, the swamp sard said, "You supply the money and I'll make it happen." And there he is, sat on the live stream talking about Jason and Jason's money wars. So there he is, blaming Jason and proving what we've said all along, that he leans on people. He hasn't got the cash to run a project, so he leans on people and he begs. And I wish that Jason would come forward and give his side of the story and blow this absolute swamp tart out of the water. But guys, he's not finished yet.
You know, depending on what work we do on the house, because we are going to start, once the tilapia are, all the cages are, all the nets are in the pond, all the breeding tanks are done, and then it's just me caring for the fish. That frees Tatay and Nerio up, and we're going to start working on this house.
7 years after moving to the Philippines, he's decided to do some work on the house. Can you believe that? That's a rat-infested shack with a tin roof, and no ceilings, and no tiles on the floor, and no paint, all render on the walls. After 7 years, he has decided he's going to do some work on it. And he's going to do some work on it, not because of any money he's made, profit. He's going to do that work from assets that he sold, i.e. that land sale. That's the only way this absolute scumbag can make any money in the Philippines. And any businessman will tell you this. If you start selling assets, you are selling profit, because it's assets, it's land that makes you the profit. So our prediction on this channel is this: Fatso will come up with another e-begging project, and is scamming, is e-begging, his pity me videos will continue. So until the next time, and there will be a next time, bye for now.
Final push to get this farm just crack-a-lacking.